Hello, ladies. I have curated this little video for you to learn how to prepare for the full moon. This happens every 28 days. And as an astrologer, I love offering free events on Zoom for all of us to come together and to enhance this powerful cleansing energy of the full moon. And in this video, I'm going to share 4 simple things that you can do that are based on the 4 elements of nature, which are water, air, earth, and fire. And as an astrologer, when I create personalized guidebooks for all of my clients, I actually can reflect on very specific information about these 4 elements that are represented in every single person's birth chart. And so when the moon is full every 28 days, it is because the sun and the moon are exact opposite in the sky. And so the sun is shining a light on the moon. And what happens is we tend to get a little emotional. We might start crying all of a sudden, or we might just physically and emotionally shut down and just not want to talk. And anything that happens is actually okay. But I encourage you to use this time every single month to really reflect on what's bubbling up inside of you so that if anything is negative, you can use the tools that we talk about to release it and allow your body to let go of anything that is negative on the physical, emotional, or mental level. And then you can move forward. And also, if you join my virtual gathering, I'm also going to share some additional tips. And we are going to join together at the end of the session for a drumming healing session. And I'll show you my drum in just a minute. So these are the tools that I recommend that you use, and they are very simple. The first one is drink more water. Did you know that most people are actually dehydrated? And when we are facing challenging times in our life, sometimes we use addictive substances and behaviors to not want to connect with what we are truly feeling. And I guarantee you that is not the solution. It's not that healthy. So I encourage you, if you're coming to my event or just using the information from this video, is to simply drink more water, reduce the caffeine and the alcohol intake, because it will connect with your emotional body, which is your feelings, which is represented by the moon and your subconscious, and you'll really be able to feel what is bubbling up for you and connect to that very specific emotion. You see, that emotion might be very different for every single person. So use and drink more water. And during my event, I'm going to teach you why I use blue, and I put my natural water in a bottle and I actually put it under the moonlight. And we'll talk about that. The second thing that I encourage you to do, which is the element of air, as I mentioned, is to find a blank piece of paper or to use a specific template that I'm going to share with you during the virtual event, and to always use a blue pen or a marker and not black. You see, blue represents the moon, it represents water, and it represents the flow. So we want our emotions to flow and to bubble up so that we can connect with them and honor everything that we are feeling. So this is another little trick. The third element that I encourage you to connect with is the element of earth. Now, earth can be simply wearing specific crystals, such as moonstone that I'm wearing here. I also recommend wearing and using amethyst or having it nearby, and using specific herbs that you can drink in your teacup, and specifically use the herbs that are geared to release negative toxins from our physical body. You see, when we release toxins using herbs from the earth, what happens is not only do we feel better that we've released anything negative, but intellectually, we think differently. And we can think differently about a situation once we released something old or toxic that is in these different realms of our body. So, drinking teas, having a bath, maybe even some high grade essential oils, and just pampering yourself is another great way to enhance the energy of the moon. And the last element I'm going to talk about is using candles, especially candles that are non toxic, such as soy based candles or even beeswax candles. And this is a candle that I've made for myself, and it smells amazing. And beeswax cleans the air. So, again, it's another cleansing full moon energy practice that I use every single month. So I encourage you to try any of these little tools around the full moon energy. And remember to click on the link or the information below wherever you're seeing this video so that you can attend my free women's virtual full moon gathering that occurs on the evening before the full moon so that I can teach you on how to prepare yourself for that cleansing energy that is occurring. Thanks for now, ladies. I hope to see you at my virtual event.